This court will take a 5-minute recess. I want the defense and the prosecution to consider this new information. I think this might be the first case that's 3 days. And no forgetting vital information this time. You got it, old bag? I'm going to have myself a gigantic swig of whiskey because holy fucking shit, mate. Ah, fuck, what voice did I give him again? I gave him, like, Smoker's voice. Mr. Powers?
Yes?
Tell me straight, were you really in your dressing room? You didn't go to the studio?
I didn't go to the studio. I was sleeping, honest. There it is. I think this is what I gave him. I didn't go to the studio. I was sleeping, honest.
So who was the Steel Samurai in the security photo?
How should I know? The Steel Samurai costume was off in the corner of the dressing room. Anyone could have walked in and taken it, really.
What? You should take better care of that stuff!
I couldn't imagine anyone would want to steal a Steel Samurai costume. So, where does this leave me?
Doesn't look good. I just blocked my ears by doing that. You're the only likely suspect right now.
What are we gonna do?
First, we play for more time. We'll start targeting someone else that could conceivably have done this.
Right! Now it'll take them so long to shoot us down that we can get another day!
Right, but if we pick the wrong person, we might lose on the spot.
You don't sound very optimistic.
I'm not optimistic at all, actually.
Hey Nick, it's time!
Okay, let's go. Oh hey, someone's at the door. I was not told to expect anyone, so I'm not answering it.
What does that mean? Please don't sigh like that!
Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. Mr. Edgeworth, will you present the prosecution's thoughts on this matter? The prosecution's thoughts are simple. Nothing has changed. God, my leg itches. Sorry, that's probably TMI. The other person who went to the studio was a boy of roughly 10 years of age. I thought 4th grade was 10 years old. Cause recess. Oh. The photo we do have may not be hard evidence. But there's still no one else that could have committed this crime. I call for a verdict of guilty on the defendant, Mr. Will Powers. Very well, Mr. Wright, your thoughts? The defense disagrees with the prosecution's claim. There is another person who could have committed this crime. Order! Interesting. Omoshiroi. Well, I've had like 7 bottles of whiskey in that 10-minute break, so go nuts! Let us hear who you have in mind. However, be aware that this court does not look kindly on accusing the innocent. If you accuse someone who is obviously innocent, you will be penalized. Right. Great. As if the stakes weren't high enough. So, who was this person other than Will Powers who could have committed the murder? The PA. It was the assistant. The Steel Samurai costume was in his dressing room. She stole it, and in doing so, she became the Steel Samurai. So you're saying the Steel Samurai in the picture is really the assistant? That's correct, Your Honor. If you're serious, you've got guts, Mr. Wright. Remember the photo? Wasn't the Steel Samurai a little lame? He was dragging his foot. Oh. Uh-oh. Bad feeling time. Oh, right. Fuck. She wasn't there. So she would know about that. Remember the testimony concerning Powers' injury?
Powers and poor Emma were at the run-through. Oh, and me.
Fuck! What about the assistant?
Oh, her? She was cleaning up backdrops, I think. She didn't know about Powers' ankle.
The assistant knew nothing of Mr. Power's injury. She could look at the Steel Samurai. She could look the Steel Samurai look with that costume, but she couldn't walk the Steel Samurai walk. She wouldn't have limped. That kind of takes the legs out from under the case.
Mr. Wright, I'm afraid I have to penalize you as I want.
Nobody knows the trouble I've seen. Nobody knows my sorrow.
May we move on, Mr. Wright?
This fight isn't over yet. If you would, we want one more chance, please. Oh dear.
Very well, go ahead. So who was this person other than Mr. Powers who could have committed the murder?
It is not the grade school boy. It has to be her. Do we actually have to accuse the 10-year-old? It was the security lady, Wendy old bitch, bag. Who? The Steel Samurai is dragging his leg in this pic. Yeah, because the kid wouldn't have known about. What am I saying? The kid wouldn't have known about the limp either. That means whoever was in the suit knew about that morning's injury. Maybe because they had been watching the action scene run through? There was only one person other than Powers and Hammer who knew about the injury. The security lady, old bitch.
What? Whippersnapper?
Order! Order! Is this true, old bag?
Old Bag? That's Miss Old Bag to you, you fuck!
Miss Oldbag was standing guard alone at the main gate. She was by herself. In other words, she has no alibi. Sorry, 1 second. Dun. Getting rid of some notifications. She could have briefly left her post to steal the Steel Samurai costume, then slipped into Studio 1, the scene of the murder.
Why would she go through the trouble of wearing this? Blah.
Simple, Your Honor. She knew the camera at the gate would take her picture. If she was in his costume, she could point the finger at Mr. Powers.
I see. Excellent deductive reasoning, Mr. Wright.
Oh yeah, right here. Sherlock Holmes 2, baby. Can you feel that, buddy? Ha! I have exorcised the demon. This house is clear. Ah, son of a bitch, Phoenix. That's odd. Isn't this the part where Edgeworth pounces? Doesn't he usually jump with an objection and some new damning evidence?
Well, Mr. Edgeworth, does the prosecution have an opinion on this matter? Do you have some more evidence to pull out of your anus?
No. The prosecution has no meaningful objections at this time.
What? What's that supposed to mean? Oh, so you all think I did it? Is that it?
Edgy boy, don't just sit there, do something, oo-woo.
What's my move? Maybe now's my chance to take this the whole way?
Die! Finish her.
The very same reasoning that makes Miss Powers a suspect in this case can be used to cast doubt on Miss Oldbag's actions on that day.
But why would I do something so horrible to poor Hammer?
I don't know, 'cause you a bitch? You forget that Mr. Powers lacks a clear motive too.
Indeed.
That did it. Now Windbag is one of the suspects. No hard feelings, I hope.
Wait just a minute, you fuck. What about the other person who went to the studio?
The 10-year-old?
The boy! The one whose photo I erased!
He's a 10-year-old.
He's only a grade schooler, though, as you said. 2nd or 3rd grade, was it?
That doesn't matter. He could easily have lifted this giant spear and stabbed a full-grown man with it. Duh! When I was that age, I could pin my old man in 10 seconds tops.
Bollocks.
Your thoughts, Mr. Wright?
That boy is not the killer. He's 10.
What? How can you be so sure?
He's 10!
Oh, or is it nice to be nice to the kind and... Blech. Oh, or does it be nice to the kids and mean to your elders' day? Whippersnapper!
I have proof.
Fuck! Proof?
Indeed? Then let's see this proof, Mr. Wright. You have proof that shows the boy could not have committed this murder?
Is it the fact that the suit is being worn by a full-grown man? I actually don't know. Is it this? Take that! Oh, yeah, okay, good. Sorry. The scene of the murder, as we all know, was Studio 1. However, you need a card key to enter Studio 1. How could a boy with no formal relation to the studios have a card key?
I see. Well, would the witness care to comment on this?
The windbag. Speechless. This has got to be a first. I'm spitting all over the mic.
Very well. The court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Mr. Edgeworth, please find out more about your witness, Miss Windy. What was her name?
Something old bag, Your Honor. Who gives a shit?
The prosecution will look further into this old bag before we continue. That is all. This court is adjourned. This fucking circus of a courtroom that I am damned to oversee every fucking day of my life. Jesus Christ.
Wait a second.
Oh my God!
I'm not going to just sit here while you run off barking up the wrong tree. Me? I'm talking.
Oh, great. Stop the presses. The windbag wants to talk. Maya, I love you.
Oh, great. Stop the presses. The windbag wants to talk. Fucking holy shit, guys.
Miss Oldbag, what is this all about? Have you omitted something from your testimony again?
Actually, if you must know, there was something I was told not to talk about.
By whom? You mean it wasn't you?
By whomst? Well, testify. Drag this bullshit on for longer. Oh my God, is it okay if I drink? Can I just drink during this? Oh my God.
Look, Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. There were some other people at the studios on the day of the murder. They said they had nothing to do with it, see. So they told me to just pretend they hadn't been at the studios that day. But if you're going to go accusing me, I'm not letting them get away scot-free.
You didn't fucking tell us who it was. The clutch. Wait, what's the clutch? What was the clutch? I'm sorry, I missed that.
Miss Oldbag, this is crucial information. Why did you keep this from the court until fuck it. Why did you fucking keep this from the court until now?
Ain't you been listening? They told me to shut my trap and I always do what I'm told.
Fuck! Why am I here? Why am I still here? Just to suffer?
When you got that correct, Mr. Pin Old Bag. Oh, okay, cool. Sorry, the delay keeps throwing me off. No, this isn't a bad dream, Your Honor. Witness the power of the old bag.
Mr. Wright, I want you to take this gun and shoot me in the head. No, I'm serious. Do it.
The poor judge. Let's save again. So you were told not to talk?
That's right, by the studio and TV bigwigs, no less.
Why didn't I hear about this?
Don't be too hard on yourself, Sonny. You were all in on it. There were some other people at the studio on the day of the murder.
Who are these people?
Well, the director and the producer, for starters.
The director?
We should have known something was fishy. How could they have done a run-through of their action scene without a director? Of course!
Yes, well, I was surprised no one asked about it.
Yeah, goddamn, we're stupid. So where were these people?
The director was in the employee area all morning for the run-through. He joined the producer around lunchtime and they had a meeting after that.
Where?
Oh, and it's the Studio 2 trailer.
The one blocked off by the tree?
Well, if you look at the guide map, here it is. Go through the gate and all the way to the left.
The path where the monkey's head was fallen over. How did they get there?
Well, Mr. Wright, would you like to continue the cross-examination?
I think I've already asked all my questions, but no!
This,
Miss Oldbag, this is a murder trial! Jesus! Judge, can I have some of that whiskey?
I know that, silly. Still, they were pretty convincing about having nothing to do with it. And they gave me a little bonus on the side.
That doesn't strike you as suspicious? So you got your bonus and you still talked. I think I've asked all the questions I have to ask. Nope! Guess there's no harm in getting as much info as I can. Them? Who are these people?
Well, the director and the producer for starters.
The director? Oh, we already did this. Yep. Okay. My bad. Nah, we good. Your Honor, we have learned there were others at Global Studios on the day in question. The director and the producer and some bigwigs were all present. Yet, as we stand here, they have not been questioned. I hold that it is impossible to declare a verdict on the defendant, Mr. Powers.
The court acknowledges the defense's point. The prosecution will gather more information about the witness, Miss Oldbag, and more information about these other people we have just been told of.
I understand, Your Honor.
This ends the day's proceedings and the trial of Mr. Will Powers. That is all. This court is adjourned.
Fuck all of you, I'm leaving. October 18th, 1:04 p.m., District Court. Defendant Lobby number 3.
Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I was right to ask you to defend me.
Oh, really? It's nothing. Oh, or should I?
We'll be going down to the studios to do some more investigating. We have to find out more about this director and producer. They'll be turning up in the next trial as witnesses for certain. So now's my chance to get material for the cross-examination.
So, Nick, have we figured out just who it was in that Steel Samurai costume? Could it really have been old Windbag?
What do you think, Mr. Powers?
I don't think it was her, really.
Neither do I, Nick.
Yeah, I know. Look, I was just buying time back there. Someone had to be the bad guy for a bit to take the pressure off Mr. Powers.
Poor old Windbag. I feel kind of sorry for her.
I fucking don't! Well, she wasn't She wasn't winning any points in there, with or without my accusation. Okay, let's get down to business to defeat the Huns. Did they send me what?
Right, we'll be back to visit you soon.
Thanks, guys.
A progress. Yep. Keep hitting screenshot by accident. October 18th, Wright and Co. Law Offices. Whew, what a day.
There's no time for relaxing, Nick! Say, do you think WP's got a chance?
I guess that really depends on the people we found out about in today's trial. The director and the producer. Yeah, them. Well,
Well, what are we doing here then? Let's get to the studios.
let's not. Let's just go. Right, now that they have Miss Oldbag in custody, I guess they don't have anyone else to replace her.
Hey, in the guard station, look! She left her donuts! What? I was gonna eat them.
Sure you weren't, Maya. They turned off the cameras? Strawberry the Global Studios employee area.
Look, it's our assistant girl. Hey!
Oh, hey, Penny.
Hi. WP's lawyers, right? I heard about the trial. Great job, guys.
Oh. Don't mention it. So, what are you doing later? What?
Is it true they caught the security lady?
Oh!
Actually, she just called me. She told me to cover up that train.
You mean that one? Wow, what a mess.
I know. I'm not so good with handiwork. Some assistant, right?
Yeah, but you do work on the props and the backdrops and... Oh.
Yeah, but you do work on the props and the backdrops, right? Right. Just lots of times they end up looking worse than they did before I fixed them. Oh, well, I'm sure these things happen. Nothing to worry yourself about. You're right. I won't.
Personally, I think she should worry at least a little bit more.
If you'll excuse me, I have to go to the guard station. I'm supposed to fill in for Miss Oldbag. Right. See you later then. Good luck with your investigation.
So the
fanboy they were talking about during the trial today, he came in through that drain?
So it seems. I guess they covered it up in a hurry.
Hey, Nick! If that drain's covered, the boy won't be able to get in.
Yeah, I think that was the idea.
I feel kind of sorry for him, though, don't you?
What, you want to rip the grate off?
Really, Nick? We can?
Well, no! I have something. I'm pretty sure the correct answer is always do the thing. It's never not do the thing.